How's everybody doing? Yes. A bit sleepy after lunch? I might pique some interest in you and wake you up. All right. So I have seen over this day today and yesterday over the masterclass that a lot of people has been speaking about AI. Today I'm going to speak about AI inside the financial markets, which is something that we've been all hearing about, AI and fintech and technology combined. So what we did and where we have started with this, we are a group of traders who have, over the past 6 years, been trying to find a way how to be more profitable in the financial markets. Has anybody of you here been trading in the Forex market ever before? All right, more than half. Who has lost money in the Forex market? All right, more than half. All right. Almost everybody. So, and this is what we have been fighting with since the day we started, and we've seen that technology can help us, and we believe that AI trading is the future of trading. We've been hearing a lot about trading these past 2 days, and a little bit about me so you guys get to know me. I've been in the finance consulting space since 2008, also in the personal development industry where I have been having the privilege to work with Tony Robbins. But what I have been doing is since 2016 heavily involved into crypto world, and right about when I lost during the last two previous bull runs, lost quite a bit of capital in crypto, I stepped away for a little bit, to calm down. And I had a call from a friend from USA. He said, like, how would you like to learn more about bots trading in the financial markets? I'm like, I don't know anything about it, but I am early adopter. I like new technologies, I like gadgets, and if I know that this is connected, this kind of technology is connected with financial markets, I'm like, okay, this is common logic, fast-growing technology combined with finance, all right? We use technology, right? Your phones, hey, Siri, do this, do that, book me an appointment, call this one. You have robots that clean the space. You have robots, that optimize energy. But what about robots that make you money? Has anybody think of that? All right. So trading, sometimes people, when I speak with people, I know that you all here are advanced entrepreneurs. Okay, sorry. A lot of you are here advanced entrepreneurs. I don't know if camera sees me or I have to stay about here. Okay. A lot of you are advanced entrepreneurs and you understand what is trading, what are financial markets. You're entrepreneurs. But when I speak with some people like in Eastern Europe, because I come from Croatia, they treat or think about trading that it's like smoke and mirrors because they don't believe it. A lot of people are not used to invest money because we have been taught through the early ages, save money. Saving is not enough anymore. Do we agree with that? Yeah, saving does not make any sense. So trading is everything today. We trade in the financial markets, and there are many different variations of trading or commodities or oil, gas. Keith was speaking about some of those. He's trading oil. We are focused on currencies market. We're not, with some of you, I've been speaking last night, and you guys have asked me, do you trade cryptocurrencies? We do not, because we find that this market is still not regulated enough. There's no enough volume in the market, and it moves volatile. I trade sometimes by myself, but for majority population, the trading crypto is something that we are not still involved with because it's volatile. But why should you think about this, all of this AI trading? First of all, there's a problem, and you all came to this room with this problem. Since all of you are very smart, could someone tell me what might be the problem that we all came here with and we're going to leave this room with? Anybody, any idea? The problem is inflation. Anybody has problem with inflation? The more money you have, the more problem with inflation you have, right? Those who have 1,000 euros in the bank, right, he doesn't have a big problem with inflation. But those who have millions in their bank account, they have a big problems with inflation. And we have a solution for this, and it's called passive income. What do investors seek? They seek that the money sitting in the bank and being eaten by inflation is working for them without them working on the different projects. We heard many projects here, but we are focused on different things. We are focused on that we can have our investors, their money working for them while they are sleeping, working their business, having their active income, but having a passive income without the need to worry, okay, do I need to invest into this project? What's the ROI? What is the liquidity? Will I have enough funds for it? Will the bank support me? Will different stuff. And we have many investors and entrepreneurs in various areas who have funds with us, and they are liquid. They say, okay, I have 1 million with you, and they need to withdraw 300,000 in 3 months for a project. They just withdraw that money. They don't have to withdraw all the money. In comparison, when somebody is buying a property, they invest the whole money and they cannot get to the whole money. They cannot get to the 25% of the capital unless they sell everything, probably at a lower price than they bought it, if they need to do it fast enough. All right? So this is why we want to talk about what can be your role in it, if you're going to decide, of course. So talking about rises of the inflation, I don't know how big inflation in Switzerland is. There's forecast, this is a forecast of the last year, there's none for this year yet. But I'm coming from Croatia. We got, last year in January, installed euro instead of Croatian kuna. You know what happened? 100 to 150% increase of cost of living, the real inflation. Government says it was 13.9%, which is a lie, because all cost of living, some went up to 300%. So if your money is not growing in that fast pace, you're losing. The standard of living and costs are increasing. So, and also, I want to touch point on the AI technology. We are all well aware that AI technology is taking over some of the jobs. And this is some of the industries. There was an article 3 years ago from BBC that 800 million jobs will be replaced by 2030 by AI technology and robots. And we have seen this in the automotive industry and different industries, now constructions, 3D printers are printing houses and stuff like that. And a lot of workers are being replaced. Of course, some of the jobs will not exist anymore for a human, but there will be new jobs or different jobs that will be, and people will be monitoring that as well. We were thinking about, okay, trading in the financial markets is very lucrative business and investment because banks, hedge funds, everybody is in there, right? We were thinking about how can we combine these two. And for past 5 years, we have been seeing that this industry is growing rapidly. And what happened is actually that in Wall Street, 75, this is an article, sorry, what did I do now? Okay. There's an article from 7 July last year that from Bloomberg that old school forex traders and Wall Street are being replaced by algorithms. 75% of trading on Wall Street is actually done by algorithms. 67, now it's even more, this is last year data. 67% of trading on Binance in crypto is also done by algorithms. This is increasing more and more. And in this competition, it's about proper risk management and which will be consistent on the long-term game. Right? So Forex is foreign exchange, and actually it is the global market, world's biggest financial market, and in difference of Wall Street, which is 24 billion daily turnover, Forex has 7.5 trillion daily volume. And banks, funds, governments, everybody's participating in it. All the companies that are selling their products in different countries, in different currencies, need to exchange money and to send the money back abroad. So that's why this is the market that's been going on for 40 years and it cannot crash. There's no way, because it's being traded with the national currencies. The things that or instruments that we trade are euro, US dollar, GBP, Swiss franc, NZD, AUD. So it cannot just go away. While trading stock, some companies can just crash overnight. We've seen 2 years ago, stocks went down, plummeted like 75% down. And it took them for almost a year for them to recover. So that means that no dividends were like paid out as much as years before. But here's the problem. In trading in the financial markets, and this is the part where we all raise hands, and we are all part of that, that 90% of the people lose 90% of their funds even in the first 90 days. Because they see some candles, green, red, whatever color they put themselves on the chart, and oh, I got it. In 2 weeks, everybody has the idea, everybody has, harnessed the lightning, and they figured out the whole market, and they start trading, and then what happens, they blow the account or lose big chunk of their capital, they go aggressive, they don't have education. So why is the reason why most people fail? Lack of education. Somebody sees candles going up and down and on the chart, he's like, all right, I got it. In 2 weeks, I've been following it enough, I got it. This is a very precise job. If you think that you can trade on the go, there's no way. I can guarantee that you will lose money. There's no way. So, because you need to know what you're doing, and you need to have time for it. Bad risk management. They trade based on emotions. I believe this is the worst one, emotional trading. And this is where human error is removed with algorithms. Algorithm does not have emotions. Too confident. This is where I lost most of the money. I was too confident in that I know what I'm doing after 3 years, and I lost pretty large chunk of money. And if I was just letting the software run it, I would have a lot more. Now, lack of time to devote, bad mentors, or unrealistic expectations. When people say, oh, I want 100% in 1 month. But those are more mainly those who come with, smaller couple thousand capital. And they want to aggressively trade it fast. I need the money. So when it comes to terms of all of this, I'm going to show you like a short, funny video. I believe that all you who have traded at one point will find yourself in this video. I did find myself in the early stages. I hope we have an audio. We do? Okay. So we click once more. You already saw yourself.
Well, I thought it would start going up again, so I bought more of it, but then it just kept going down. So I sold it again, but then it started going up again, but I thought it would start going down again, so I didn't buy it again, but then it kept going up. So I bought it again, and then it started going down again. But I thought it would start going up again, so I bought more of it, but then it kept going down. So I sold it again, and then it started going up again.
And that's the circle how most people trade. And this is the reason why 90% of people, they get emotional. And I see a lot of people approach me. I'm very active on Instagram, and a lot of people approach and send their strategies, send me what they got. And they send me 10 days nonstop trades. I'm better than you. Look, I'm better than you. And then suddenly no trades. He doesn't send any screenshots again. I'm like, hey, what happened? Why did you stop? It's like, I messed up something, and I know that they blow the account. So what we are looking for is an easier way to harness the technology which can do all of this for us. I don't like the harder way, to sit down and have 5, 6 monitors in front of me to be able to read, know everything, all database of the charts in my head. I want the easy way. And we were figuring out how we can find the easy way, and it's by advanced algorithms. So we found that algorithms can do all of the heavy lifting for us, and the advantage of it is that it works 24 hours, 5 days a week. Who can work 24 hours, 5 days a week? Nobody, right? But a software can, and it can run while you're sleeping. Sometimes we say we make money while we sleep, and this is true because you wake up in the morning and sometimes you see profits. Ah, great. Sometimes you can sleep longer. Works without emotion, and this is where it beats every human in just these first two things. Precise and optimized. So what we have also seen is there's thousands of algorithms that you can buy online, rent, and all this stuff. And we've been doing this for a few years as well. But what we have seen, if you just give the algorithm to a person and let him run it, and don't optimize it and according to the market, it will stop being profitable and probably start losing money because markets are moving differently. 3 years ago, they were moving differently. Gold last year, for example, did what never did in the history of trading USD gold. So we need to adopt all the time. So we have said, okay, we will prevent all these human errors, and we will manage everything for the people because we will optimize it. We have analysts who run data, who analyze, run optimizations, and they optimize constantly. So our algorithms are always up to the trends of the market, which is really, really important. There are companies that will sell you for $50 or for $20,000 the algorithm, but they will just send that file and that's it. You figure it out. And we tested out over 500 different algorithms over the past 5 years, and we're using several only. Others are being sold on the market, unfortunately, but they are not profitable. You don't need to study the market. You don't need to learn how to trade, and it's all managed by professionals, people who do this for a living. So in the past, Forex trading was a manual task. Trader had to sit through the charts and market trends to make decisions. And sometimes these decisions are bad. Maybe his wife is harassing him and he's not focused and he makes bad decisions. He does that for you. This traditional method was time-consuming and prone to human error. Additionally, the emotional stress involved made the process harder and not so profitable. Yes, sometimes people are profitable in the 1 week, but in the long run, no way. So what we have done and what we have been using as a group of traders, we use many brokers over the years, and brokers eventually will go and try to trade against you and screw you over to be, hedge against your positions and win your money. So we said, all right, we don't want this anymore. We lost a lot of money with different brokers. And we said, okay, this is the time when we need to set up our own brokerage. And we've been running this brokerage from almost 1 year from now. We started Catalyst Markets, and this is a young brokerage firm, which we are trying to grow and raise capital as well from our clients, not in the form of seed investing, but in the form of clients trading money with us. As we grow more, we have more access to LPs, and then of course we have more favorable trading conditions, and we can all grow together. But we said, enough is enough. We don't want to be tricked by brokers anymore. So we have started our own brokerage, so that in this form we have control over the algorithms, but over the brokerage business, also the trading. So why would somebody consider trading with us? Because we offer solutions in form of competitive prices and fees, VIP support with concierge service, which not many brokers have. I've been trading with over 20 brokers over the past almost 6 years now. Funds management with algorithms, so you don't have to deal with none of these stuff. We do everything for our customers. Copy trading systems and strategies, and long-term track record, which is, I believe, the most important, that we can prove to the people that we can make money for anyone on a consistent basis. And what I've seen, people don't want crazy profits. People want consistency. And consistency is being delivered only by proper risk management and low exposure. And this is what we've been doing. So this is a third-party verification from MyFX book, where we had priorly our account with, which we traded since December 19, 2021. And we grown this capital, and when we exited the broker, we had 4.5 million on it, making our clients 3.2 million of pure profits. All the funds have been withdrawn. I don't know if you guys can see it from that side, probably. Now let me just move here. All the funds have been withdrawn. We've been trading it until February this year, last year, sorry, it's already 2025. And we made over 400% in this period, which goes about 50 to 60% annually compounded. Our monthly average was 6.37%. It is a bit higher because we started running from a smaller capital, a little bit more aggressive, from a couple dozen of thousands. Friends and family, we have our family's capital in this one. And then we have started trading. Once we found on Catalyst, we allocated all our funds there. And now we have on this fund 10.3 million under asset management, where we closed profited also 1.2 million since July last year. And we are averaging now, we're at 3.9 million. We have been trading more gold before, but since gold has been crazy for the past year, we traded mainly USD CAD instead of gold, because gold has been very volatile. It has hit all-time high 8 times for the past year, and it's been a roller coaster. So you see that 50.7% of our trading was USD CAD. Mainly major currencies all around. Gold was not that exposed, 11.8%. So we decreased our risk, we decreased our exposure to the markets, and also we have under management 10 million of another fund that has connected with us because they have seen that we can deliver profits. So in forms of that, having your capital growing around 50% annually and being able to withdraw it at any given point is really something that a lot of investors are seeking at, and don't have to attach themselves for a long-term project where they need to hold their money for 5, 3, 2 years, for example. Mainly, all our customers that have been from the beginning with us are still with us because they're just profiting with us. So always it's time for us to decide, or do you want to be this type of trader or this type of trader? I prefer this one. Sometimes I get lazy and I like to make money from the beach. So, if you heard about the term Wi-Fi money, this is a form of the Wi-Fi money. Because right now, it doesn't matter if you traded ever before, if you're not ever traded before, it does not include you need to learn anything about it. We take care of our clients, we take care of the whole process of getting you onboarded. And last 3 weeks, I was with my partner Mike in Miami and a couple of other partners that we run our business with, meeting our clients who are allocating funds with us because they're seeing that they're getting more favorable conditions with our brokerage firm than others. And we're getting, in this probably first quarter, getting a lot of funds allocated. So don't forget, inflation is going home with you. Whatever you think about this, inflation, you're stuck with it. The only way to get away from the inflation is to go away from this world, right? So we need to find a way to fight it. We have found our solution in this problem. So decide to have your money fight the inflation while you sleep. Do your business, spend time on things you love, while professionals do the job for you. And if you want to get in touch with me, this is my WhatsApp, this is LinkedIn, and my email. So thank you. Questions? Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Questions?
Any questions from anyone? There we go.
In the back.
Got one at the back there.
Oh, all right.
Thank you so much. You had risk management in there. Talk to me a little bit about risk management in this algo and how that's applied. That's my first question. Second question: what are some potential risks or kind of black swan events in this? And I actually have a third question too. That is, you said algo trading is 75% of current volume. What of that percentage is in speculative trading versus market making?
First of all, as comes in terms of risk management, we do not expose any given position more than 1% of the total account. So we mainly trade between 0.2 up to 0.5. Sometimes we have really good confirmations it's going to go above that, but not above that. Also, we have equity protectors. And since we started the fund, we only had 2 losing months. It was 2023, I think. Yeah, it was 0.5% and minus 1.4 something percent. That was the only losses we had in the period. And we break even 2 months after that.
What triggered those losses?
What?
What triggered those losses?
Well, what were the positions? I think it was during Brexit.
You can look at the track record and see.
It's okay. We can take it after. It's okay. We can.
I have to check, but I don't have the. No, it's not here. It's not here. We have to look at the links. Yeah, we have to look at the links and analyze. What was the other question?
The other question was about the percentage in speculative trading versus market making. You mentioned that algos make up a very large percent of trading today.
Yeah, it's on the Wall Street actually. So we don't have any data what's being traded by algorithms on Forex market, essentially.
Okay.
It's different market. But I believe that a very high volume behind the banks and hedge funds is being also ran by algorithms and professional traders overseeing them because it's more precise. Other questions?
Any others? Okay, fantastic. Well,
All right.
thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Davor. Thank you.